don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 170,000 subs. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Sekhukhune 1. I'm joined by the best of the best, cream de la cream, Coach KP.
Still Kren. Still before go gaming, our officiating is bad, man.
Very bad.
No. I don't know if this guy has an object or has a plan.
Yeah.
But that was poor, man. Some of the things you can see he wants to blow, but he blows seconds later.
Yes.
Such things are boring, man. You don't want to come and watch football like this.
Second
guess. I hated the officiating, but let's get to the game still.
Sure.
Before we start to the game, let's go at the end of it. Remember when they said Saleng is gone,
yes,
and majority of people said Saleng is finished.
Hey.
I said you don't release Saleng now, because you're giving Sundowns a solution that they never had.
Yes, true.
Whenever Matthews was nowhere to be found, Sundowns didn't have any other wing.
Yes.
Now you're giving them one thing that they don't have. And guess what happens? You are leading two points because it's a draw. Mkutuzi comes in, assist. The same thing that he's been doing, terrorizing Mamelodi Sundowns. He does it today, and then what happens? Sundowns scores.
Yes.
Equal number of points, and then you are leading with goal difference. This is what I say, Steve. It's just that Pirates sometimes I remember telling Mo Bramda, why? No, yes, you are not using him, rather keep it there. Agree, you're competing.
Or some guy
you can't give it to your opponent because you're giving your opponent one thing that they don't have.
A weapon.
That one ingredient that they never had. And look at what he does. Remember, he hasn't even played more than 10 minutes.
Sure.
He's already has an assist. We don't know what's going to happen further. But let's get into the game. I think for me, Sekhukhune played extremely well.
Sure, Coach.
Sekhukhune played very well in terms of how they were defending. If you look at the first half, they frustrated Sundowns. Sundowns ended up having to play with what they call pockets. If you look at Alende's goal, and this is why I don't watch football with a badge. Because if you watch football with a badge, you stay home or waminya. You end up not being able to see the quality in coaching or in players. One, look at the goal that was scored. Look at the number of passes that was there in short spaces. Two, look at the execution of the goal. Three, the weight of the ball. Not everybody can do that. Hence why I never watch football with a badge, because I want to do what? Learn. Look at what Sundowns starts with. They start with an anchor, they start with a register, they start with a recycler. Sure. Now you are sitting there, you are asking who's the creator there. But look at who scores. Maleve. They are recycled. So I think, like I said, the league is going to be very interesting. Very entertaining. But I will give credit to Sekhukhune, like I said. They had a very, very good game. Third goal. Chances are Mkutuzi was involved. This is what I was saying, Steve. People will only understand it later on. If you have a weapon, you don't give it to your opposition. But it's fine. Let's just continue. Steve, there's three things that are happening that I'm seeing with Sundowns now. They've got players that can pass the ball long. They've got players that can play short. But for me, there's one player that I saw, Steve, whom I think South Africa is sleeping on him. Daimane. I Steve. Daimane. The way he can execute those passes. The range of the passing. Steve, we need to give it to Daimane. And I think for that, as South Africans, on that left centre back position, I think we are covered. Daimane, we've got who do you call this? Umbogas. You get me? But Steve, before we drag it long, so that we can give everyone a chance. I always say, if you can defend, how long can you do it? Like I'm saying, Sekhukhune had plans. Go look at the first half. They knew where to press Sundowns, but you can't do it the whole game.
The whole 90. Give more quality.
You see, I want to get Ndau here and say to you, Bagania, come here. Wawona right now, he's busy checking the goal difference. Whenever we say things, we don't watch football with badge. You never allow your weapon to the opposition. Saleng is a solution that Sundowns never had in their team. When Matthews gets out, Saleng will come in. We're still gonna see more. Let's give him a chance. I think for me, Stivo, not because he was my kid, but I love how he played. I love how he played the ball.
They're coming from a former centre back.
I'll give it to him.
So appreciate that.
Still, the weight of the passing. The last time I saw that kind of a passing was from Umbogas. And I think the boy has been doing it, but I've been sleeping on him. Look at when last did Sundowns concede a goal on the left side. And I told you this, you can never hate success. When people are doing well, give it to them. Let the race begin. The race has started. Yesterday Pirates scored 3. Today we hear Mamelodi Sundowns scored 3. The moment you start saying they conceded, there's something wrong. Let me keep it there.
Coach.